Hi, I'm Lilo Arias. I'm the Director of Customer Success at Xendee, and today I'll walk you through a project to show you how to model Mainspring linear generator using Xendee. I'll go ahead and share my screen. Before we start, I wanted to clarify that today we'll do an overview of this project, focusing mainly on the Mainspring technologies. We'll not go through each step of how to create the project. If you're new to Xendee or thinking of acquiring a license, you can schedule a demo and we'll walk you through each step. If you're already using Xendee and working on your own projects, we also offer modeling services if that is something that you need. So please, either way, feel free to reach out to us and we see how we can help you from there. For today, we will be working on the San Diego port model, which has a building load as well as two different EV demands that need to be met. And for that, we have import from the utility. That's why I brought a time of use tariff using Genability. If you scroll down, you can see the different periods and seasons. We also have a solar PV, leveraging the roof space of the garage, and a battery energy storage system. Next, we'll import the Mainspring linear generator. I wanted to let you know that Xendee is the only software tool that has the Mainspring database in it. And where to find it is under Symbols, under the generator icon. We're thinking of creating an icon for linear technologies only, but for now, if you're working with Mainspring linear generators, you can find it under the generator icon under our catalog. So we go ahead here and we type Mainspring in the search bar, we'll see the different entries that are available. In this case, we'll work with a 250 linear generator hydrogen. So as you can see, investment and technical specifications get automatically imported. You can always enter this information manually, but given that the catalog already has Mainspring entries, we highly encourage you to leverage it. So you get the different costs, the size, the efficiency, and also these toggles where you can set up if you want the linear generator to be backup only, so only for the outage, if you want to work with a combined heat and power, if you have a thermal load, or if you want to allow electricity exports. In this case, we'll leave it as it is. I'll just scroll down here to show you the detailed information. So here you have these other parameters that you can edit or update as you see fit. For now, we'll save it as it is imported from the catalog. Once we have the technology set, we can go ahead and run our optimization. We'll do a minimum cost optimization. And I also enabled resiliency here because I want to model an outage. It's a 3-day outage in December, and we want the load to be curtailed. So we'll see how the Mainspring technology helps us do that. Finally, I also enabled the time series toggle so that we get more granularity in the dispatch. Once we hit run optimization, it will take Xendee a couple of seconds to run the optimization and get the following results. So on the right side, you can see the technology mix. We have 2 megawatt of generators, which would be 8 of the 250 kilowatt units, as well as solar, battery, and the EV chargers. On the left side, you can see the savings, both in terms of cost and emissions. These percentages are compared to the reference case, which is the project with no DERs. You also have information regarding the levelized cost of electricity, break-even, and payback. If you want more details on the financials, you can always go to this tab here. You have the cost breakdown. Here, once again, we're comparing to the reference case, and we see how incorporating DERs reduces the electric cost, both in terms of energy and demand charges. There's an increase, of course, in fuel, and we have the cost of the investments in technologies, but we're still saving money every month. And if we enable this bar here with curtailment, we see how much we save in the month of the event that takes place in December. If you scroll down, you have more charts, including ROR and the detailed cash flow for both cost and savings. There's different tabs that provide information regarding the utility, also regarding the energy balance of the project, but where I want to focus more today is in the dispatch. Here you can see how the load is met at every hour of every day. And so the lines represent the loads, building and EVs, and the bars represent how they're met. So the darker blues are imports from the utility, the lighter blues are by the Mainspring linear generator, yellow would be solar, and green would be the use of the battery. So here you can see how from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m., most of the load is met by the electricity generated by the linear generator, as well as that was stored in the battery. This is because during this time frame, both electricity and demand charges are more expensive. So we see how these CR help us save money there. And if we go to December, when the outage happened, and select a 1-week view, we can see how during those 3 days, the full load is met by the electricity generated by the Mainspring linear generator. Finally, under operation summary, you have some more information regarding this technology, including the annual operation hours. You can always print these results into a PDF format. And before we finish, I also wanted to highlight how results may vary depending on the different fuel types that you choose. So for this same project, these same technologies, I chose to work with natural gas instead of hydrogen. And Xendee defined that we need more of the generator units because it's cheaper to run the operation under the linear generator, as we can see here from the dispatch. Most of the load is met by what's generated by Mainspring technologies during any given day. I hope that was helpful. Please let us know if you have any more questions regarding the technologies, the modeling on Xendee, or any other thing that we can be helpful with. Thank you so much.